ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream on October lucky 7th, Tuesday. Just hit about 239 in buy side with that push up to the 225 region. Kind of came up to about 43 points above the previous week high. Stalled out, but then maintained in the London session for a possible push-up and sweep. This can be moved over here now. Let's just go move this to 20 points above and make that a POI. Let's just see how far this goes. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the Discord. Yo, 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 what's up? What is fresh? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully good.
Spider sense tingling.
Ready. Fight!
Web throw. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Maximum power. Web bar. Web bar. Web bar. Spider sting. Web swing. Maximum spider. Web swing. Web swing. Web throw. Web swing. Web throw. Showtime. Web throw. Web swing. Web swing. Web
Spider-Man!
One for JJ.
Perfect!
What happened?
Thumbs up,
rock.
soldier!
Come
Let's
on.
rock!
Spider sense tingling.
Ready. Fight!
Spider sting. Web ball. Spider sting. Web swing. Web swing. Maximum spider. Showtime. Web swing. Spider swing. Web ball. Web swing. Spider sting. Web ball. Web
Spider-Man!
What happened?
Okay. Push up on 3K and buy side for this day.
Showtime.
Ready. Fight!
Web swing. Web swing. sting. Spider sting. Web ball. Maximum spider. Web throw. Web throw.
Victory! Final justice! Shield slash! Charging star! Shield slash! Shield slash! Danger! Astartic strikes! Final justice! Final justice! KO! Captain America! Good work, soldier! Freedom prevails! Thumbs up, soldier!
Come on. Showtime.
Ready! Fight!
Web throw. Web ball. Spider sting. Maximum spider. Web ball. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Web throw. Spider sting. Maximum spider. Web swing.
Danger!
Web swing. Web swing. Web ball. Maximum spider.
Good! Victory!
Charging star.
Shield slash! Shield slash! Starting strikes! Starting strikes! Shield slash! Danger!
Maximum spider.
Maximum Spider! KO! Spider-Man!
One for JJ.
One for JJ.
What happened?
Thumbs up, soldier!
Come on. Spider sense tingling.
Ready! Fight!
Web ball. Web ball. Web ball. Web ball. Spider sting. Shoot. 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 Web throw. Maximum spider. Spider sting. Web ball. Web swing. Shoot. Maximum
Good!
spider sting. Web ball. Spider sting. Web swing. Web throw. Showtime. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Spider swing. Web ball. Maximum
Maximum Spider! KO! Spider-Man!
close. What happened?
Thumbs up, soldier!
Come on.
Come and get me!
Showtime.
Ready! Fight!
Spider sting.
Optic blast! Optic blast!
Web throw. Web ball. Spider sting. Web swing. Web swing. sting.
Optic blast. Optic blast.
Web swing. Maximum spider. Spider
Optic
sting.
blast. Your turn. Charging star. Charging star. Stars and stripes. Shield slash. Shield slash. Stars and stripes. Final justice. Charging star. Charging star. Charging star. Charging star. Shield slash. Optic flasher. Stars and stripes. Stars and stripes. Stars and stripes. Captain America. Good work, soldier. Freedom prevails. Thumbs up, soldier.
Come on.
I am the
Showtime.
Ready. Fight.
Spider sting. Web swing. Maximum spider. Web
Victory. Stars and stripes. Stars and stripes. Stars and stripes. Charging star.
Delay. What's up, everyone? It's too quiet. Hey, what's up, Z-Byte? Ilhadi. I mean, it's just like a punishment of the sellers. It's just they can always use the liquidity to run some buy side, you know. Get them to get the liquidations to buy the top. Where they passively exit sells on their longs, you know. Is there any news? Well, there was that AMD thing that OpenAI was investing in. That Dave was talking about yesterday.
Web swing. Web swing. Spider sting. Web swing. Maximum spider. Web ball. Web ball. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Showtime. Spider sting. Spider sting. Web swing. Spider sting. Maximum spider.
Charging star. Stars and stripes. this. Charging star.
Swing.
Maximum spider. Spider-Man.
One for JJ.
Boom, boom. Yeah, we don't really have any news either, so. Okay. 20 minutes. About. Why is my feed slow today? What is going on? Keep getting disconnected. It's kind of interesting that we're just seeing like skyward movement in the autumn season. There's generally like a correction and then they buy back for like a New Year's thing. We're hitting 20 points above the previous day high. Let's see what happens up here. You're getting a 891 spoofer on ES and no spoofers on NQ. Oh, a 455 just entered 300. They're trying to suppress here, it looks like. So you got two upside spoofers on ES and NQ. And we're 20 points above the previous day high. Let's see how we react here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. The inflection point, Ilhadi, was the 20 points above a previous day high. And we had bearish divergence and the suppressors. So there was a few points of alignment. Key level was hit, and yeah, it's playing out. Retracing on about 600 in sell side now. The suppressors on both ES and NQ getting what they want. Do-do-do-do-do. Yo, what's up? Guess where that turnaround point was, Dave? $20 points above the previous day high. We also had spoofers. They disappeared, but you had like 900 lot on ES and a 450 at on NQ. So it was kind of like two pieces of evidence aligning at a key level. Hmm. That's cool. Spider lines are cool too. You ever mess with those? They're like they're called spider lines. Like you use them on previous like pullbacks. Like you create these lines that go off into infinity and they generally bounce off them. Let me just I'll let me find one that's I've never done it for NQ, but they were pretty badass for Bitcoin. Let's do it. Let me see. Let me go back. Yeah, here I'll just turn off all my indicators and then just have the pitch fan on. Show you what I mean. It's like this. Like you use a rise, retrace, pullback methodology, and then they kind of like fall within these like mean reversions of the pitch fan. Yeah, it's like really Pink Floyd looking stuff. Almost a minute till open. Let's see if this 20 points above the high is just a retrace. All the spoofers are gone though. The stop on the runner is slightly in profit. We'll see where it goes. pulled back on about 600, 700 and sell side from the top. 2K on the day thus far. Well, not on my. I'm talking about the delta. Sorry, I meant 2K on the aggression. No, it's only about like a $700 trade. And we're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. And just hit 300 in sell side immediately off of the pullback. At least coming back to value area high at 213 maybe. I don't know. We just rejected like a node spike. But we'll see. Still only the first 30 seconds. It went and just did a touch and go on the 1,000 tick volume imbalance. Any spoofers on ES? Nope. Yeah, I'd like to see it continue. Like, let the runner run. Boom, boom, boom. Those are some nice wicks on the 1,000 tick. We are almost at the end of the Bolger VWAP at 187. But that's a ways away. 200 is first. Where are we at? Yep. It was like a 10-minute candle close on the pre-market from yesterday. And I'm out. Nice. Well, we got some potential buyer absorption. You just had like a 200 lot enter at 224. I would expect to see some acceleration off that candidate there. It needs to break through. They're adding. Now it's 96 lot buyer. What's ES doing? ES trying to establish some buyer strength while NQ trying to test lower. Sorry to hear you're sick, Tio. That sucks. My daughter's been sick the last 4 days. Yeah, it's the change of season. Yep, there's like a difference, a divergence between them. Mm-mm-mm. Mhm. Well, it hit 670 in buy side with that push up there. So if that was just a giant FU to the shorts to continue, that was the place to do it. Yep. The That's why it's like if I get something like I I like to have my read be correct, but I like often just chill after I'm good because I know like if I give it back, I become like triggered. It's one of the like personality traits. I don't like losing. I don't think anyone likes losing, but I've gotten better over the years. Like I used to not like to lose at all. Now it's like if I am positive on the day, I don't care. And then I look at each individual one as different. Right. Like even just one, like But this is like where it would happen if you're looking for that juice. Yeah. That's kind of why I automate stuff, because it's like I do the 2-pack. I like nicknamed it myself like the Tupac Shakur, because it's like I do this like 2-pack and then I reward myself on the one and immediately go break even on the second. So if it's gonna run, it's gonna run. And then I trail the second, and it's like once the button's pushed, I just let it do what it's gonna do. And like after it moves a certain amount, it automatically like it does that whole automation where it just rewards the one and goes to break even, starts trailing. And then it's like a win-win. Like you get stopped on the runner and you don't feel bad because you peeled one off. So it's like you're rewarding good habits, I guess. What's up, woke? How's it going? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hold off until the turn of the hour. Maybe some clarity will appear. Hmm. You have an 83 buyer at 236. If it pulls back on 236, you could see and you're getting a bunch of like 50 lots at 244, 243, and 242. So if it pulls back on this region, you could get some buyer absorption. Oh my gosh. You just had 150 seller at 241. So if your theory of that is true, the slingshot is being engineered right now. Yeah, there's a lot of I'm not even gonna say noise, just a lot of both sides doing their thing right now. There's nothing particularly clear about it. You have another 83 lot buyer at 238. It looks like the same number of contracts as the 236. Somebody trying to iceberg in. Oops. And a 94 character at 233. So you have your buyers, you have your sellers. Right now the buyers getting a little bit heavy. Another 113 buyer at 233.50. Now, if that's not a candidate for absorption, I don't know what it is. Does it accelerate below this 233.50 and absorb some buyers into turning them into sell side? We will see. What's ES doing? You got this weird resting order of 300 lots on ES down at 67.80 that appeared as we started going down. Five minutes till the hourly close. You're going to see some battle for the wickage here. The wickening. You basically have a gravestone. Yeah, without the acceleration through the 233s, the buyers are giving it, or they're tipping their hand a bit that they're in control. And what is it? We got 4 minutes. Yep. It pulled up into 700 in buy side, now pulling back into 500 in sell side. If it accelerates through 233.25, you could see the sellers step up to the plate. Frazzle dazzle. And the hourly closed. It's kind of a Darth Maul indecision. Well, the whole like that pullback, like you can go right back to the beginning of when I started the stream. Like I put that point of interest at that 20 points above because it just does that, you know. And then I noticed I'm like, there's spoofers. What's going on ES? Oh, and now on NQ. And I'm like, what does it normally do when they do that? They suppress the price. So I'm like, all right, I'm in. So that's all I needed. Yeah. And there was, what, 1.7 ticks above that? So it's enough of a thing to look at that when it happens and at least take a low-hanging fruit of sorts, you know? So I just pulled the trigger. I was like, what? Of course, it pulled back on the runner, but, you know, that's what it does. But now you are... Oh, wait. We just missed... There's a 139 buyer at 241. I mean, this whole range just has like a huge lots traded. I'd like to see the theory of the buyer absorption come true and go beneath 233 with acceleration. Yep. It's always those like... And we're below it. 233.25. Sweeping the sell side now. Accelerate, good times, come on. Yeah, that was a 652 sell side grab, but it looks like it's still heavy. If you're still in it, it could keep going. There's yeah, it's all good. Nice. Congrats. All right, have a good one, Dave. There's an 84 seller that just entered at 220. They're going to go probably test the buy side on that guy. If it comes below 220, then the sellers have really stepped up for strength. I would consider locking in here. Mm-mm-mm. 150 seller at 238. Yeah, it's possibly just gonna go the other way now. I would be weary of committing to a short here. You might even see like a slingshot to the upside. After grabbing that 800 in sell side, you could be getting a passive buyer that's looking to see higher highs. Here comes the buyer, the Delta slingshot to the upside. The passive buyer idea. Okay, how's everyone doing? Yeah, Logitech makes some good mouses. I have the, what is it called? G502, the logical. Just the amount of programmable buttons makes it pretty good. Mm. I'm good. I took the initial pre-market, this move here, and then, yeah, I've just been locked in since, just trying to see if I can get a read in general after that. It's just been stuck in this range. $163 buyer at 237 entered the party. You're getting a lot of these 100 lots, like 100 seller up here and 126 seller here. Yeah, it's just a lot of both sides, 145 buyer, 159 seller. You're just getting this huge volume node being created where we're at, the volume point of control right here. So this is what it is. It's enticing both sides. Step right up, pick your side. Buy side or sell side. We got one direction head coming up. Yeah, there's a thing that happens that I joke about with Dave since like months ago, even when I was noticing this. But if you go to like even the beginnings part of my stream today and just play it back, I've made this point of interest before it got there. And I was like, it just 20 points above the previous day high or 20 points below a previous day low will generally get swept and then recovered and go the other way. So like if I go to this October 2nd and then I go up here and say, how many points up did it go? It was 16.75 and it went up and then rejected. So the amount of times it goes above a previous day high and just rejects off that level is more often than you think. So that's why I was like, I saw that and then I saw the spoofers. There was like a 800 spoofer or 900 spoofer on ES and a 400 on NQ. And I was like, all right, well, they wanted to go down too. So yeah. Sometimes it just appears when it appears. Didn't matter that it was like 20 minutes before the open. And so, yeah. That was it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. If nothing else, you can get a low-hanging fruit reaction off of it, and then just be like, that's good enough. So we're absorbing this 163 buyer at 237.25 so far. Although I don't know what's going on in general. There's just so many 100 lots that created these nodes here, so it's just a range-bound area. Okay, so you had a pullback, and we just now had another 100 buyer at the bottom here at 208. We just pulled back on 2K in sell side. There was a 283 followed by another 200, 300, and then a 300 just now. We're back at the VWAP. Yes, also breaking the lows. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. That's all I'm here for, hopefully to have some sort of insight of some sort. I already got mine on that pre-market, so nice. That's good to hear. Alright, well, on that note, I will bid you guys adieu. So have a good one, and stay positive, stay frugal, and stay blessed. Peace.